Leo, congratulations. Scoreboard reads Montpellier 14, Leinster 35, and away win in France. You must be very pleased.
Yeah, no, we're delighted. Yeah, we knew it was going to be a very tough week this week. So great to get off to a positive start, get a win, get a bonus point win as well. So lots of positives in the game. I thought the guys, they worked hard this week in terms of trying to get back together as a group and understand what we're trying to do together. So yeah, I think there was a lot of pleasing things in the game. There's definitely parts of our game that we can improve upon. So but overall now we're pleased, and we move on to the next challenge, which is Northampton now next week.
Devon and Felipe, talking to media on Monday, spoke about the need for a good start. I mean, typically it's about silencing the home crowd, but it was more this week about maybe not giving Montpellier that energy early in the game. We certainly got that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I thought the intent was good from the start. Josh got in for a good try. And yeah, as you say, like, we kicked the penalty after that, and 8-0, and you know, we get into a bit more of a flow off the back of that. So I thought defensively looked pretty sound. Gave away a couple of penalties, obviously, which kept the score reasonably close. A couple of other good tries in the first half. So, but yeah, no, as I said, we're pleased with how things went. But yeah, there'll be plenty to work on as well.
A lot of talk about the guys that were starting this week and rewarding the form that they've had in the Guinness Pro 14. How do you reckon those guys went, and obviously then the guys integrating back from Ireland camp?
I think the group have been going really well. I think the fresh energy from guys coming back in is important. There was always going to be some challenges this week, but you can see with the quality of some of the performances. You know, so overall, now, as I said, those guys have done well. It's another big week for us now this week, so and then we can manage some guys over the Christmas period, as is probably the norm. But you know, it's a huge week again for us with the 4 games in Europe. There are 4 pool games in Europe that you have. So with the new format, it just means it's so important. Every single point is vital. So everything we do this week will be important, and that will hopefully be reflective in a positive performance again next weekend.
And just finally, Leo, I mean, starting away from home, getting that bonus point is such a great start to the tournament, but obviously you want to back that up at home next week.
Yeah, well, you can see with some of the results, I think, in the early games, lots of away wins, and definitely, like, the crowd or lack of crowds is for sure a factor, and it's much more of an even playing field. And even you see, like, the likes of Ulster losing last night, where they, whatever it was, 26 or 7 games in a row that they'd won there. So yeah, like, it's a much more even playing field at the moment. So for us now that we're back at home with no crowds, so, and we'd love that the crowd was there. For lots of friends and families, I'm sure they would love to get to games, but that is the way it is at the moment. So for us now, we need to go and prepare well and go about putting in a positive performance again, and hopefully we get a good result off the back of that.